Hey everybody, welcome back to CineFlex. My name is Manny. No Juan today because he didn't watch this movie. So today I'm going to be reviewing or giving my thoughts on Knives Out, which is the latest movie by Rian Johnson. None other than the director and writer of The Last Jedi. Alright, so Knives Out was his pretty much his take on a murder mystery. A whodunit is what he is marketing it as. And I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but in the trailer we see that Christopher Plummer is the one who dies. He is the father of this entire family, and pretty much there's a suspect in who murdered him. Although it does seem like it was a suicide. Daniel Craig is there for a reason, and he's pretty much a detective who's in charge of this. And saying that the cast. Start with the cast: Chris Evans, Daniel Craig, Ana de Armas, which she plays the housekeeper. All these people were great in the movie. You have Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon. Who else was on here? Pretty much everybody that was in the family was a great character. Each one of them, what they brought to the movie just made it fun, because the whole dynamic of the family is pretty much, it's not a good dynamic. I mean, it's every person that's involved in the family or a family member is pretty much what's the word I'm trying to look for here? It's not a happy family. I'll say that, because there is some trouble characters in this movie. As far as the whodunit and the whole mystery goes, I believe it's a little bit, now that I've finished watching it, I believe a more clever mind than mine would figure it out. Only because now it's just so obvious, and I feel like if I would have tried a little bit harder to figure out what was the overall last piece of the puzzle, or the whole puzzle per se, then I would have figured it out, because it's a little obvious. Although it does, even though it is obvious, it was a fun movie overall, because you're sitting there, you're enjoying watching what happens. It's different. It's Rian Johnson's take on it. You can hear from his style. Because if you've seen The Last Jedi, if you've seen Looper, I believe he's directed some episodes of Breaking Bad, maybe just one or two. But you can see his style in this movie. And criticize him all you want for The Last Jedi. This movie does have some fun aspects with it. I do believe it was a good mystery, a good murder mystery. Although not as good as many other classics. But it is a fun watch, and I do recommend watching it. Because pretty much if you just sit down and enjoy it, you try not to think about it too much, then you will have a good time. If you sit there and you try to figure out what's going on, then you're going to figure it out, and then I think the fun's kind of lost. So just sit back and enjoy all these characters. Enjoy Daniel Craig. Chris Evans is pretty much an asshole in this movie, which is a great take, or a great decision on his part, coming off of Endgame. Now we get to see him as a different type of character, so that's a smart move for him, for his resume, I think. And yeah, everybody else was great. So yeah, definitely a fun movie. Go ahead and check it out. If you hate Rian Johnson for The Last Jedi, I completely understand and I agree, but you can pretty much have a good time with this movie. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, as always, see you next time.